Moments west of Atlanta when some guns were shoved in a store's clerk's face during a violent robbery. Atlanta News First reporter Bridget Spencer is in Carrollton tonight with the shocking footage. Bridget, you spoke with that store clerk tonight.
He is alive and well and has very bravely returned to work. He did not want to go on camera. However, he is receiving an outpouring of love and support from his customers here. Take a look at this surveillance footage. Brazen criminals barging into this Carrollton convenience store demanding money. Two of them pointing guns at the cashier. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office is looking for the three masked criminals. We're told after the cashier gave them money, they ran off.
They had, like I said, cars everywhere and dogs, and the guys ran in that direction, and they were looking everywhere.
Customer David Smith stopped by the night it happened.
You doing all right? How you feeling? You still shaking from the other night?
He wanted to check on the cashier, who he knows well. He's been coming to the store named Jay's Chapette for years.
When it happens to one of your own, it's just scary. I was worried about him more than anything. I wanted to make sure he was all right.
Police say the suspect got away in a white SUV. This robbery comes on the heels of various crimes at gas stations happening across metro Atlanta. Right now, 3 men are on trial for the murder of Gwinnett teacher Bradley Coleman at a Quick Trip 2 years ago. Also, gas stations in DeKalb County now operate surveillance cameras 24 hours a day. This footage could be what helps authorities track down the trio.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't know what I would do. I would give them anything they wanted and just please don't shoot me.
And the sheriff's office says the criminals were eyeing this store moments before they barged in. If you know anything that can help them out, you're encouraged to contact the Carroll County Sheriff's Office. In Carrollton tonight, Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
Tonight.